Kiko's eyes displayed a mix of disbelief and gratitude as he addressed Musa.
My apologies for our mistrust. We are all very grateful for saving our lives, but I don't understand how this is possible. How can a lion be our savior instead of our enemy?
Musa nodded understandingly.
I understand your concerns, and I don't expect you to trust me immediately, given that lions and meerkats aren't typically known for having friendly relationships. However, I assure you, I would never harm your family. Piko has shown me true kindness, and I could never hurt him or those he cares about.
Piko, standing proudly beside Musa, added enthusiastically.
You see, Musa is a good lion. He would never hurt us. He's the best lion in the savannah, the strongest and bravest. He chased away the hyenas all by himself.
Are you sure about that? Without your shooting skills, I'm not sure how it would have ended for me.
Kiko raised an eyebrow and asked with a hint of skepticism.
Oh, is that really true?
Piko's eyes sparkled with pride as he replied,
Oh, absolutely. I made some awesome shots. They didn't see that coming from me. Now those hyenas will be talking about us for ages. Musa and I really gave them a show. We're like the superhero duo of the savannah, right?
His excitement was met with a few lighthearted giggles from Kiko and Musa.
Oh, without a doubt. You're the superhero of the savannah.
Kiko chuckled warmly. Encouraged by Kiko's positive reaction and Piko's enthusiastic endorsement, the other meerkats began to trust Musa a bit more. They cautiously gathered around to listen to the conversation, observing Musa with a blend of curiosity and respect. Their earlier apprehensions slowly melted away. Kiko, recognizing that this lion was indeed friendly and not dangerous, gathered his courage. Standing directly in front of Musa, he extended his paw with a grateful smile.
I can't thank you enough for what you've done for my family, Musa. I never imagined I'd witness something like this. A lion saving us. You've shown us that not all lions are the same, and fighting off the hyenas to protect us proves that. Your bravery and kindness have changed our view, and my family is truly grateful. From now on, we'll remember this day as the time when an extraordinary lion became a hero to us all.
Musa gently touched his paw to Kiko's in a silent acknowledgement of the bond they had formed.
There's no need to thank me. Piko saved my life, so it was the least I could do to return the favor and protect his family.
Kiko and the other meerkats were astonished by the revelation. They all murmured at once, Piko saved a lion's life?
Oh,
Wow.
Hearing the gasps of surprise, Piko stood proudly with his head held high, clearly pleased with himself. Musa, seeing Piko's reaction and feeling mischievous, decided to give him a gentle nudge. Piko toppled over like a feather caught in a breeze, and the sight of him flailing around sent everyone into fits of laughter. Piko scrambled to his feet, squinting his eyes and crossing his arms in mock indignation.
Hey, what was that for?
He exclaimed, trying to keep a serious face but failing as a grin tugged at his lips. Musa chuckled, his eyes twinkling with mischief.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I meant to pat you on the shoulder. I didn't realize my gentle nudge would turn you into a toppled meerkat.
Piko raised an eyebrow, trying to look stern but unable to hide his amusement.
Oh yeah? An accident? Are you sure you didn't just want to see me fall?
He said, striking a dramatic pose and pretending to brush off imaginary dust. Musa laughed.
Oh, no. I would never want to see you fall. Well, maybe just a little. But if it makes you feel better, you've definitely got the most entertaining fall in the savannah.
The playful exchange made all the meerkats laugh even louder. Their amusement at the sight of Piko's exaggerated reactions only added to the fun.
Laugh. Very funny. Ha, ha, ha.
Piko sarcastically laughed, trying to act offended, but clearly enjoying the moment. Musa gently placed his paw on Piko's shoulder, offering a silent apology. The gesture was comforting and made Piko smile. After the laughter had subsided and the atmosphere settled into a quiet calm, Musa's gaze fell on Piko with a hint of sadness. Piko immediately sensed what was coming and understood that it was time for farewells. Musa took a deep breath, his voice filled with emotion.
Thank you, Piko. Thank you for helping me that day. I will be forever grateful for your help and kindness. Meeting you has been a highlight of my journey, and I'm incredibly glad that I was here at the right moment when your family needed help. Your courage and spirit are truly remarkable.
Musa then turned to Kiko, his expression reflecting genuine admiration.
And Kiko, thank you for trusting me and for your kind words. I have witnessed with my own eyes that you truly are a brave and wise leader for this family. You came to speak with a lion to ensure there was no danger. Your entire family is very friendly and unique, and Piko is a shining example of that. I truly admire the bond your family shares.
Kiko, deeply touched by Musa's heartfelt words, bowed his head slightly in a gesture of deep respect and gratitude.
I must go now. I will never forget what Piko did for me or any of you, and I will always carry this beautiful moment in my heart, and I hope that one day we will meet again.
As Musa spoke, he took one last look at Piko, who stood with his head lowered, struggling to hide the tears forming in his eyes. The sight of Piko's sadness deeply affected Musa, and he lowered his own head in sympathy before slowly turning to walk away. As Musa began to leave, Kiko noticed Piko's heartbreak and saw that he looked more distressed than ever. Wanting to offer comfort, Kiko reached out and placed his paw on Piko's shoulder. However, this gesture seemed to only deepen Piko's sorrow, and Kiko felt a pang of sadness seeing him cry. Kiko was troubled not only by Piko's distress, but also by the thought of Musa being alone without a family in a world where even a lion might struggle. Reflecting on the bond that had developed between Musa and Piko, Kiko realized the depth of Musa's sacrifice. Musa had risked his life to save them, proving that he was truly a different kind of lion. Kiko's heart ached as he recognized the genuine bravery and kindness Musa had shown. He understood now that Musa was not just a lion, but a rare friend who had brought a new sense of unity and compassion to their lives. Evaluating everything quickly, Kiko came up with a crazy idea that he had never imagined he would consider.
Musa, wait!
Musa stopped, curious, and looked back.
Why don't you stay here for a while? I think Piko would be very happy if you stayed, and I would be too. Outside of this place, it's just a desert. No water, no shade. Beyond this corner, there's nothing but barren land, and I can't allow you to go there knowing it's not safe.
Piko's eyes lit up at Kiko's offer. He looked at Musa with hopeful eyes and quietly added,
Please, Musa, stay. Don't leave.
Musa looked at Kiko and Piko, noting the hopeful gleam in their eyes. He paused, reflecting on his decision. Before meeting Piko and his family, his goal had been to leave and succumb to the harsh realities of the wilderness, feeling he had no reason to continue living. However, now he was faced with the unexpected kindness and trust of a family from a completely different species. Piko had managed to bring smiles and laughter back into his life, and there was something else that weighed heavily on his mind. Musa was worried that if he left, there was a real chance the hyenas would return and threaten the meerkat family once more. Given their vulnerability, they would have no chance of defending themselves. He couldn't bear the thought of something bad happening to them. When Kiko offered him the chance to stay, it meant that he trusted him to be around his family. For Musa, it was deeply gratifying to know that his efforts were finally appreciated, something he had always lacked from his own family. Musa smiled, feeling warmth in his heart.
I don't know what to say. I didn't expect this offer. Are you sure your family will feel safe around me, Kiko?
Kiko turned to the meerkats, who were all very excited and happy. They wanted Musa to stay, feeling even safer knowing that a lion would be with them. They all happily exclaimed,
Stay, Musa, stay!
Piko was the loudest of all. Hearing all the joyful voices, Musa decided to stay.
If everyone feels this way, I'd be happy to stay and protect your little family, especially the smallest one, Piko.
Woohoo!
Everyone was overjoyed, but Piko was the happiest of them all. His eyes widened in surprise.
Really? You're going to stay? That's amazing! That's the best news ever!
He jumped into the air, raising his arms with disbelief and joy. Then he squinted his eyes and looked at Musa.
Wait a minute. What? The smallest one?
Piko's reaction to Musa's comment made everyone laugh with delight, turning the earlier sadness into a joyful celebration. Musa's decision to stay filled all the meerkats with happiness, and the entire place buzzed with excitement. The meerkats felt so grateful and thrilled that they couldn't help but share a big, joyful group hug with Musa. Piko, the most excited of all, immediately started planning all the fun things they would do together and picked out the best spot for Musa to sleep, right next to him.